Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and welcome back to what would usually be Seed Sunday, a weekly series I run on my channel where I show you seeds, Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation that are particularly unique and worth checking out for some reason. And this week's seed is one that I'm doing because lots of people ask whenever an update comes out for me to do a seed specifically for that update. Even though Tile Update 24 didn't change the world generation and all the previous seeds will still work, this is a seed specialized for Tile Update 24 because basically there's two things you want in a TU24 seed. Because the next big update, which brings in Lord Biomes, is coming out soon, you want a seed which you can either half explore or just, on an Xbox One or PS4 expand later and get all the current biomes, or at least all the ones that matter, and then also, expand it and get all the new ones and have a mix of all new. This is great for that. It has a really good diversity of biomes. I really like it personally. I think this is a great mix of biome, and it's a great seed in general in that regard. And second of all, it makes it really easy to get some of the achievements. In particular, killing the Ender Dragon, which is one that's not particularly hard, but does take a lot of time. This seed makes that process a lot faster. So two really great things. You'll see more as we go along. Please do like the video if you do like it. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets me know that you do like it. So yeah, that'd be great. And the seed is TC24 new 96 on screen right now. You can try and work out what that means if you want, but today I'm not going to explain it. The 96 means nothing, by the way. But yeah, so let's get straight into the seed, shall we? Because if you do type this seed in, you will spawn roughly where this beacon is. It can be about 20 blocks either side of it, but this is the rough spawn. And basically, this is a really nice spawn because it's a plains biome, so you get all the mobs and stuff. You've got a forest to your right if you want to chop down some trees, and you also have almost within your sight 3 villages. So just the south there, you can see the first village. At least, hopefully, you can see it just over there where my crosshair is. The second one, if you just go 2 blocks up, you can see a desert village just over there, over the trees over there in a desert. And the third one is just out of your view distance, just in that direction over there. So 3 villages, pretty much within, viewing distance to spawn. I think that's a really cool thing by itself. But let's go to the first village to explain more about why the seed's great, and particularly to do with that achievement thing I mentioned. So basically, over here, you'll see that there is a librarian here, which means you can get the librarian villager. There is a temple here, or a church, whatever we call it, where you can get the priest villager. This villager is great for the End Dragon because if he might trade this first of all, but if not, you can just trade him a little bit. He will be able to sell you IF Enders for, 9 emeralds in this case, but you also get the Bolo Enchanting. You get a lot of really cool trades from him, and that's a great thing to have. And you also have the blacksmith, which means you get the blacksmith villager, and you get a blacksmith chest. This blacksmith chest is of course great because if we go inside, it's got 1 diamond, 2 iron ingots, not amazing, but still pretty good by themselves, and 10 bits of obsidian. If you don't know how to count, I guess. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but basically that is enough for a nether portal, which is really, really cool. So yeah, 10 pieces, exactly enough for a nether portal, as you can see just over here. If you take out the corners, that's what you need. So if you just place dirt in the corners so you can build it, you can get yourself your very own nether portal, but just, going into this chest, which means that if you get some gravel by just, get some flint by breaking all the gravel around the village, you'll get it very quickly, of course. You can make a flint and steel actually light this portal and be in the nether within 3-4 minutes of starting the game, which is just ridiculous. You don't even necessarily need to have a sword and thing. You can just go in there, check it out if you want to, or you can just build it and be ready for later, make a stone sword, and then come back. Because the nether in this seed is a really, really cool nether. This is perhaps one of the best nethers I've ever seen. The reason for that is because if you spawn the nether portal just here in the village, you'll spawn right at the edge of a terrifying, little nether fortress, which is, kind of cool by itself, but you can actually lock this off, turn this into a mini nether base, and then make it so as soon as you leave your house, you can get the wither skeleton kills you need to get the wither, get the wither to spawn. If you don't care at all about those, then there is blazes that will spawn here. You need for there's blaze rods to make the IF Enders, and also to make a brewing stand, and yeah, just a generally really cool thing to have a nether fortress right outside your, front gate as soon as you go into the nether. Also, if you head really far this way, you'll see this is an absolutely massive nether fortress, not because just over there, which I'll show in a second, but because from where I went over there, you can go almost the entire length of the nether on 2 separate pieces of thing and be right next to the edge on either side, which is just insane when you think about it, just how wide this thing is. And then also over here, we've got a massive block, collection of just nether fortress buildings, which means that first of all, lots and lots of blaze spawners. Those are great. So we've got 2 just over here, as well as a third one somewhere else. But it also means that because the place is so big, there is 8 or 9 chests on my last count, and quite a lot of these chests contain stuff like horse armor, diamonds, gold chest plate in this example for some reason. But yeah, it's pretty great. So some saddles, you get a bunch of really cool loot in here, and that's something I really like. So let's just go around and show you a few more of these. I'm sure you get the point though. I think this is one with diamonds in. Yeah, 2 diamonds, 2 gold. As you can see, great way to get yourself some diamonds. You can even make your diamond sword by coming here first with a stone sword. That's a pretty cool thing you can do, in my opinion. But mainly, you want to be here, get your blazes, and then potentially get out if you want to go to the end. So, yeah, it's great for that. And let's head out. I like this nether a lot. I think it's one of the best ones I've been to, as I said a couple of times. And if you want to make a map of this place, put it in an item frame and do that whole thing, I think that's a great idea too. So, yeah, I definitely recommend building it at the, at this little village here. Even if you don't use their Nether, their obsidian for that, which I can't work out what else you'd use it for, it's still a pretty good thing in general. So what else do we have around this lovely world? So if we head to the north, kind of like west of the first village, you actually end up in, like, if you go past this little lake, past this little forest biome, you'll end up inside a desert. This desert is pretty cool for a few reasons. The big one being the fact that it does have an empty village, and this empty village doesn't have a blacksmith chest, which is kind of upsetting. But if you look at just how many planters this had, look at all the food it has, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and most of them are double planters. It's just insane how much stuff you can get here, and if you need to, like, sell either, like, well, you can start a farm for the pay for these guys, but if you need to sell the wheat back to the villagers, you can see just how much wheat there is around this place. You can get yourself some very, very easy emeralds, which is really great in that regard. So I like that a lot. That's pretty cool, and hopefully this will be one that will buy wheat off you, or it buys cookies, whatever, the same thing. Anyway, so, that's what's happening over here in this village. Pretty cool village. It does have a desert well just over there, and it does have some hills blocking out the snowy biome. If you want to go there, you can, but I'd recommend leaving that to be generated later, because there is just to the right of the one, in between this and the spawn, a nice little, cold tiger biome, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So, also in this desert, you'll see just over here, if you dig down just 2 blocks of sand, the rest will just fall to the ground, and you'll find yourself inside a lovely cave. This cave comes in relevance, so make sure you remember these coordinates. But basically, it's a pretty cool cave in general, because I love seeing the caves where you see, like, the sandstone at the roof. Like, it just makes it feel more real, more different. But basically, if you follow these directions, so you dig down, you head to the right here, and then you just keep heading down, you'll actually end up at the stronghold. It's this easy to find the stronghold. You don't have to waste all the IF-enders in the world to get here, and once you're inside the stronghold, it's a very confusing, very cool stronghold. But also, if you just look around the place, you'll find some nice ores and stuff, but let's just really ignore that for now. But basically, if you do head this way, till you see a staircase, if you dig underneath the staircase and then head this way as fast as you can, you'll actually find the end portal. And the end portal is really cool because it did come pre-filled with 3 IF enders, which is, of course, nice by itself, which means you just need to get 9 of yourself, but it also is just nicely connected with this lovely place right here. So you probably have iron boots by the time you're here, but if not, it's a nice boot, especially if there's 2 of you, get a pair of iron boots each, and then you can just, destroy this thing and then head inside the end portal. So, yeah, the end is it's pretty standard in the end, like, it doesn't vary too much from seed to seed, but I will just quickly say that if you do go to the end, only 2 of the, all the towers are actually covered with the iron posts, which makes it reasonably easy, and yeah, that's a nice little bonus. So if we just head out of it, let's show you what's going on with the rest of the seed, because as I said, like, it's great for killing the end dragon really fast. I think I'll do a speed run to the end on this seed at some point. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. But what I did want to talk about is what else is going on with the rest of the seed, because as I said, this isn't just a seed for racing to the end and getting that achievement, it was also a pretty good seed for other things. So if we head all the way to the west here, the east here, off that place, you head past the spawn, past a fake village post thing, and then into another plains biome. This plains biome's cool because it does have a big ravine here. These are always handy if you want to get iron, like in particular if you want iron armor. It's better, to do this than to go tunneling, and if you are racing it, then this will save you quite a bit of time. So just dig in this place, dig straight out. Very, very easy way to get yourself some iron for an armor. But there's also a lovely little village over here. So this one does have another blacksmith, so more free stuff. I know that's what everyone loves in a village. Like, trading for stuff is nice, but getting it for free is nicer. You get 3 diamonds, which is a full pickaxe right there, or a sword and a shovel, which I think is the best way to go. 2 saddles for some horses, and 3 bits of bread, in case you don't want to make your own from the, ridiculous amount of planters at the other village, and the couple of planters at this one. So yeah, you can also get some more trades here, get all that sort of stuff done, and there's also a nice cave, which is just found right over here, which I haven't explored till just now, so it could go anywhere, including nowhere. So yeah, that's exactly what's going on in there. So, yeah, that's the 3rd village right here. This is just the bottom half of the map we're covering. The top half does have a few cool things, but for the most part, I recommend all the way up here, just not generating it, leaving it for the next update, because with the amount of plains biome you have here, with the amount of desert, the snow biome, you have all the things you need in a seed. You have, the ability to get horses, the ability to tame them, all that sort of stuff, and you can leave a lot of the seed up to chance, and still have a really good chance of getting something awesome. Just from a few, seed checks on the PC, I'm going to tell you that you get a couple of new biomes, which is nice, and I think this is a great opportunity for you to be ready for the next update, and that's why I did the seed, of course. So, TU24 seed, TU25 is coming soon. Seed Sunday this is probably the last real seed. I'm going to say that each time, though. Again, I'm really looking forward to the next update, where we can do new seeds that won't break as soon as the update comes out, and it's going to be great. So please do subscribe if you're looking forward to that too. Like the video if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and I guess I'll see you all in the next video.